We're here with Joan Acevedo. She is on the board of directors for the South Central American Heart Association, American Stroke Association board. Is that right?
That's correct.
How are you, Joan?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
So Joan has been the spokesperson for many, many years and is uniquely qualified to do so. Give everybody a little background on your story.
Well, it happened actually 20 years ago next week. I was 39 years old and wasn't feeling so good in the morning and went into sudden cardiac arrest. I didn't really know or understand what was happening. I just knew I was lightheaded, didn't feel good. But at one point, I realized I'm really in trouble. And my daughter, who was 5 at the time, understood what 911 meant, was able to tell her dad and her brother to call. An ambulance came, and I had become unconscious. I flatlined 6 times while in the ambulance. And miraculously enough, Freehold had just gone through a whole big thing getting defibrillators onto their ambulances because of the American Heart Association, and that device saved my life. 20 years ago, it was a big deal. Nowadays, they're everywhere. And I got to the hospital. A couple days later, suffered another massive heart attack, which required a triple bypass. And here I am 20 years later, trying to let people know that heart attack and stroke can happen to anyone. And I had no pre-existing conditions. It was not hereditary, that to my knowledge. And I just happened to have suffered sudden cardiac, which they think was due to a mineral deficiency. So 20 years have gone by, and we're making great strides in the American Heart and American Stroke Association, but they are still the #1 and number five killer of all Americans. We don't want that title anymore. We don't want to be 1st or 5th or 100th. We'd rather be non-existent. And we need to bring awareness of heart disease and stroke out to the people, because 80% of it is preventable. So American Heart does these heart walks, and we have one coming up in Asbury Park on October 13th. Starts at 9 a.m. and it raises awareness of your potential for heart disease and stroke and what little changes you can do to prevent it.
It's all a matter, really, of knowledge and awareness and getting to the doctor or just being conscious of what's going on or what you need to know, right?
That's absolutely right. We need to know our bodies, we need to know our numbers, and the person that's going to tell you that is your doctor. So you have to make your wellness appointments. Don't just go to a doctor when you're feeling sick, but get your annual checkups. Know your numbers. Make small changes in your diet. Swap out 1 bag of potato chips a week for an apple or a bag of carrots. Change that Twinkie to maybe a salad, or just eat more fruits and vegetables. Little changes every day add up to years and years of more productive, healthy lives.
All right, let's talk about that walk. Tell us when, where, and how people can get involved.
It's October 13th in Asbury Park on the boardwalk in Bradley Park, which is opposite Paramount Theater Convention Hall. Will be all the vendors, the live entertainment, lots of fun and activities for the kids, lots of materials, free giveaways, knowledge, nutritional information, health screenings. It's all free. You just bring your family or your coworkers, make a team, make it a day of fun. It starts at 9 a.m. We do a 1 or 3 mile walk, and it is a non-competitive walk. It's really just in memorial of heart disease and stroke, all those that have either suffered or died from the disease. We want to honor them and make awareness our top priority. The walk is so much fun, and what better backdrop than the Atlantic Ocean?
Absolutely. And there's so much great information on the website, including details about this walk. Right?
Yes, how to join, how to make a team, how to just come out for the day. You want to go to shorelineheartwalk.org or call 609-223-3711.
Thank you for all the info, and thanks for being an inspiration.
Thanks so much for having me.